Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Look at that beautiful, that right there. That makes me so happy. So what is that old saying? You can fool all of the people some of the time, or you can fool some of the people all the time. But you cannot fool all the people all of the time. You know, the games that they've played on us are just so obvious. It's truly sad that there are still people left in the herd that are sucking up their BS. So anyway, I'm glad you liked the little clip. Thank you, American Expat, for sharing that with me. And I figured I would share it as well. So maybe it goes out on social medias and stuff, so more and more people can be aware of this sickness that is the system. So let's step out of the system for just a little bit, and let's do it and enjoy. I figured I'd take you for a walk through my Garden of Eden, my place of joy. My citrus is blooming some more. It's put on a bunch of blooms early. I'm going to actually get some fruit on my citrus tree. This one we've been harvesting the fruit, and it's finally, a little bit later, started to put on some new growth. And these moringas haven't liked it being cold, but you can see there's a new shoot there, and I think, if it'll focus, there's a new one in there. Anyway, this weather that we've had has been very strange this last 6 months or so. We didn't really have a winter. There was only a couple of quick short cold spells, and boy, those hops are really starting to shoot up. Amazing. This one has overtaken these, and this one started later. But the cold this winter wasn't very long. It wasn't very much, and it's still cool. It still feels like we should be in March, because it was down to 45. It's going to be down in the 40s again tonight, and then Saturday morning I think we're supposed to get down to 38. Hey, buddy. These guys kept us up late. T and I did not get sleep very good last night because there were two stray male toms that got to fussing back here on the wood pile last night about midnight. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, it was your time, wasn't it? Midnight. So I'm finding it awful peculiar. I am noticing some differences in the way things are growing. Like this apple tree, because it's in a little in the shade, it took a long time to leaf out. This one was leafed and bloomed before we really had leaves on that one, because I think the ground underneath all the grass was cold. Didn't get stuff into the water. Stuff into the water into the roots. So I thought I'd share with you a little walk in the garden this morning, because things are growing, and I figured I'd give you some updates. See if we can't take a look at what we got. How you like these carrots? Getting ready to bloom. I'm going to collect me some seed on them this year. My sweet potatoes haven't popped up, but I've got a volunteer tomato. Yesterday I spent some time in here weeding. Hey, buddy, you going to follow along with me? They tend to like to do that. These strawberries are taking off. The elderberry has exploded, my friends. It has really exploded, and we're gonna get some fruit off this. We're gonna get some elderberry. Keep up that vitamin C to do battle with the to battle with no battles. It's just a matter of staying healthy. T finally cleaned all the weeds and stuff out of that. The weird temperatures have done some strange things. My spinach is bolted a lot earlier than it should. Now I got to clean out a lot of this because if I don't eat it up quick here, it's going to go away. But I do need to save seed, so what I'll end up doing is cleaning out a lot of the duplicates by trying to eat them, especially the... So let's take a look at this. We'll have some fun. We've got red romaine. We have a salad frizzle. There's a couple different names for that kind. Some more red romaine. This is spinach. We have red oak leaf, green oak leaf, if you can identify your stuff. What else? I forget what this is. It's kind of red and green. I forget the name of that one off the top of my head. I got some blue Scotch kale, some Russian red kale, a bunch of Russian red kale in here. And here's one butter crunch. This is a big favorite greens in the market right here, and that's almost ready. That's a salad in itself almost. And this green oak leaf, boy, I gotta eat some of this stuff, man. And look at our peas. We got some blossoms on our peas. Yesterday, when our radishes are overgrown, I'm gonna pull some of them, and some of them I'll leave to let go to seed. Must save seed. I did some weeding yesterday. Got my favorite tool here, my weeding hoe. There's two things I say everybody should have in their closet. One, a .22 Marlin with enough ammo to go with it. Those are the best little rifles that you could ever get. And one of those. Look at our beets. Man, aren't they looking awesome? I did some weeding in here and started working around these beets. We got some tomatoes planted here, and oh, take a look at the size of our peaches. They're getting there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I got some carrots growing. I got more. A whole lot more kale. I'm going to be saving a lot more seed on the kale. And this area is one I'm going to be working on today. Got our some sugar pumpkins here that are doing well. These didn't even get touched by those beetles. And by the way, T is on beetle hunt down there. She's going around to each plant and doing that. We mixed up that concoction the other day. It worked really well, and then 6 hours later it dumped rain on us. So I'm going to be working in this area. I had planted some mangle beets, and they're a fodder beet meant for pigs or animals or goats and stuff. And the seed didn't come up too well. There's a couple here, a couple there, a couple here and there. So I'm going to rework this area because I don't want it overgrowing with the wild seeds. I want to plant something else here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put some new greens in here because this will be a little more shaded, as you can see, in the mornings. Shaded by these in the midday, and then get some evening sun. And lettuce greens, they'll bolt in a hurry if you... Hey, Shadow. They'll bolt in a hurry if it gets too hot. And then I've got to do some more tilling right here today. See if I can get all this done. Stay away from your comments. If I sit there and read your comments too much, I don't seem to get too much done. I gotta clean some of this up. I don't want it going to seed. Look at the beets. These guys are doing awesome. I will collect a lot of beautiful seed off of these plants this year. A lot of good seed. Last year I threw some yarrow seed down, and boy, you want to talk about an herb? There's a good one for you. Flowers, stems, leaves, just about all of it. And I have a bunch of it scattered, plus some other stuff, and some more kale. Doing well. Again, I'm going to work on cleaning this up. A lot of the seedling starts that we've got out there, they're going to go in here, in this area, and some up in the greenhouse area. These are a different variety of sugar pumpkin. Let's take a look while we're here. Make sure there's no beetles on these guys. Oh, something just flew away. Oh my. I didn't see it quick enough, but these are zucchinis. So I've got some zucchini. There's some other squash that I need to get. Should have labeled these better, but I didn't. Alright, so I got more room in here than I need to fill in. And I do have some starts in there I need to get put in. I was noticing the issue. I got to make some more of that stuff up. Here's another problem I've got. You see the little black dots? Those are flea beetles. And you can see how they are browning out the leaves. See, look at the flea beetle there crawling. If I catch it, these flea beetles will eat up my eggplant here. I probably ought to make another batch. Ooh, I'm going to trip myself over on that. Let's stand that back up. So I probably ought to make myself another batch of that stuff. Oh my goodness, look at all of them. Look at all them. Oh, bad flea beetles. Oh, don't get in there. Bad flea beetles. Alright, should make up another batch of that concoction. I was doing some weeding in here, but after a while you gotta step out, because I don't, you kind of work over yourself and you don't see what you did, because there's some, when it stays green, you missed it. I missed that. But I got a lot of that. Look how big those beans are getting, folks. And we got my white Vienna kohlrabi that actually is coming up pretty good. And some purple kohlrabi along here. And then some turnip greens, and then some rutabagas down there, I think. I went through here a little bit yesterday, cleaned up around these beets. And the carrots, they're looking pretty good. How you doing, baby? How many of you found? 10? That's not too bad. But they're still coming out of the ground somewhere. And we got some kind of leaf mite. She's trying to clean off those yellow leaves. It shouldn't have gone yellow, but we are. I got to work at thinning out that corn. I got a little bit too heavily planted. And the corn down there. And then I've got some more squash I still got to get put in. I've got a lot of volunteers. This is a kind of a red butter crunch that was a volunteer from last year's seed. I love having these things pop up every place, because then it allows me to let them grow and collect seed on them. What I do need to do is get this grass out. I got to get that out. Get in here and do some weeding. But it's a part of it. So, and this is seed from last year that is popping up. Last year it was a little bit different. This pole was further up here, and I had scattered some seed here, but it was hot and dry, and the seeds never germinated. And then this year I went through and I put the mulch down, and they pop up. So I'm gonna pull by hand weeds like that. And of course, why would I pull that? I want to eat that. Let it pop up. What do you think, Shadow? Beautiful onions. It's still kind of cool out here, so the girls aren't flying that much, but there's a few of them heading out. And we're almost done getting stuff in, and once we get done getting stuff in, we're probably going to start construction on the greenhouse finally, because then it should be able to take off. Here's some of the Chioggia beets. Look how tall these things are now, way up here. And get some good seed on that. Midnight over on the tree. And our squash down here are doing pretty good. They took a beating. I've lost a bunch of them in here. almost all of that variety, and I think those were buttercup squash. I can't remember now. I just knew it was a different variety. I'm gonna come back here, and I think, and till some more, so I can get a different patch of stuff in here, because I got ground here I can put stuff in, but there is only one seed left, and it kind of came up late, and I'm hoping whatever that is, maybe I can get something going. Love my Hubbards. Boy, have they taken a beaten by those beetles. We need it to warm up a little bit. If it could get just a bit warmer, the squash will take off a little bit more. Now, why in the world would you want to listen or live in a place where all you hear is traffic noise, construction noise, busy construction, business noise, horns honking? You know what I can hear? I get out from under the... I looked up at this. There. I don't know if you can see it, but it is chemtrailing. "35,000 feet and I can hear it." You can't hear that in the city. Oh well, I got some stuff on my plate to do. I get to work out there this morning, get some more food in, because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. And other people might need it too. So, hope you enjoyed a quick little walk. It's starting to really look awesome. This is going to be a good year for potatoes. I've looked down in here. There's some of these. You can tell you got potatoes. Well, one way to know that you got potatoes is when you start seeing the flowers on them. And here's a little something you might know. There's only one potato that will actually produce fruit, and that's golden Yukon Gold potatoes, and they'll produce a little, what they call a potato apple. It's actually more like a tomato, but that's what it's called. And you don't ever want to eat that. You'll be going home quick, if you know what I mean. You'll be taken out as you eat your lunch. All right, folks. I got work to do. So, where are the kids at? Yeah, there was some scuffling back here when them cats came in last night. Woke us up. Smell of cat pee. It wasn't pleasant. Look at that. That chamomile is exploding. We'll get a lot of good chamomile for tea this year. All right, I'm going to get this put up for you. Then I'm going to get to work. And look at all my herbs. Can't wait to get all those in the ground. So, all right, folks. We'll catch you on the flip side.